All right, I'm not gonna have time later to make a video, but wanted to make a video for those who watch. Subscribe to my channel, thank you. Hopefully you continue to get something out of this, and I continue to enjoy making them. Persistent negativity without a plan of action. For the last few days, I had for a moment, a small moment, negativity. You know, I got a nice house by the ocean. Why would I be negative? I'm in the West Coast, the southern West Coast. I have properties in Mexico and the US. What do I have to be negative about? And what I was negative about was it was cloudy. What the fudge? It's June. It's June and it's cloudy out. Not being grateful for the things I should be grateful for, homes, cars. That persistent negativity when that was cloudy. Who gives a shit? It's great. I have a nice little gym here, nice little houses. Feeling blessed. Got things going, business is good. Talked to a potential publisher today. What do I have to be negative about? That persistent negativity, watch out for it, otherwise known as complaining. I was in the military for a number of years, so I have my fair share of complaining and persistent negativity. Bitch and moan, and same thing. I still find myself struggling at times with, well, why is church so early? Why don't I have more weights in my gym? How come you know what? I'm doing better than like 4 billion people on the planet right now. I have zero reason to complain. Actually, I'm probably doing better than like 5 billion people on the planet. And I'm not even talking about money, just with health and not so much youth anymore, but I'm only 43, so I'm not terribly old. Be watchful of that. Be watchful and be mindful and be grateful. Be grateful for the things that you have. You may not have the best car, you may not have the biggest house, but ultimately all you need is a car to be able to get you around. That's reliable. It's not gonna be a pain in the ass. All you need is a house. The bigger the house, the longer the walk is to the kitchen. Why even worry about it? Be grateful. Be grateful for the things you have. And that's a reminder of myself, if anything. But be mindful. A lot of people I run into or reach out to me, they have complaints or they have that persistent negativity. And that's okay. But what I tell them is, hey, bitch and moan for 2 minutes and then just pick yourself up and get after it. Because in the end, you're complaining about something. And I saw this on Facebook. I have a family member. I won't say who it is, but there's a family member. And he's basically political climate and some stuff is cut that's apparently affecting him. And then other people who are like-minded are chirping in. And I'm not getting political. I don't get political on my page. But in the end, that negativity attracts other negativity. Don't even involve yourself with that. Not worth it. Because in the end, where you go bouncing off the walls for 2 hours on the internet with people you may or may not even know, bitching and moaning. And then where are you at? You're in the exact same situation you're in. Viktor Frankl said something. Viktor Frankl wrote A Man's Meaning to Life, concentration camp survivor. And he said something that if you can't change the situation, change you. You're not going to be able to change anything with Medicaid or the immigration policy. I mean, yeah, you can protest and blah, blah, blah. But in the end, if you're still so wrapped up in hate and you just can't keep a positive mindset for yourself, you can get all wrapped up in that negativity. It's not worth it. Watch that bitching and moaning, okay? In the end, ultimately, it doesn't achieve anything. All you do is waste time. Find solutions. That's why I tell people. In the end, ultimately, what would you like to see happen? I mean that seriously. What's a result that you would be happy with? Okay, so you want X result. How do we achieve that? Ultimately, like I say, when people bother you, man, you're complicit in allowing that person not even rent, but rent free in your head. If I came to your place and I said, listen, let me have half your garage to put whatever. What are you going to say? You're going to say, fuck no, piss off. But you're going to allow me to live rent-free in your head? Come on. But in the end, focus on not complaining because it doesn't do anything. Focus on that persistent negativity because it doesn't get you anywhere other than a negative mindset. And no negative mindset, no bad days, just good days. We're stacking those wins to be the best you that you can be.